Or at least, at the very least, I'll just have to drain my gags or something, because there's just no way I can do the building. So I'm very... Okay, we're good. Thank God. That would have been annoying. I haven't actually ran into anything so far that's forced me to stop for the night, and I don't want to until I get my lure and I get some better gags, but I do what I have to do. Alright. Go ahead and throw this in. You're good? Okay. So at least they make this one straightforward. Find that backstabber. We're gonna look for it in Donald's dock, just because I don't really want to fight a backstabber in the Berg, because those are too strong for me. Because I am not an Uber. And yeah, I don't have any help. So this might take some time to find, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and cut to it because I expect this to take some time to find. Hey, we found one. Actually, we found two. That's like level 5, because that's an easier one. Especially since we know we're both gonna give it anyway. May as well just fight one that's not gonna destroy me quite as badly. Feels good. Alright. Wait, I get plus 7 damage against Gladiators? That's pretty ridiculous, actually. So, Gladiators just get absolutely fucked up by that gag. Shotgun debuggers. I don't know, that's an interesting name for a cog. I still haven't ran into any of those. I don't know when we start seeing more of the, what do they call them? They're not code bots, they're, I forget what they're called. Like I said, first day on the game, so I'm actually gonna look in my book right now to see what they're called. Is there any way I can check how long I played the game for? I'm curious about that. Oh, I can check my bosses, so that's funny. Gags used, minigames played, TV's bought, friends made. Interesting. I can look at bosses sold, that's so interesting actually. Alright. Interesting. What was I looking for? Damn it, I don't remember. So... White lure. I don't know what that shit does. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's cool. Tells you exactly what they can do. Small magnets. Bicorns. This is actually very interesting. Huh. So how does it work to wedding cake? Very interesting. Yeah, but I still don't know what this shit's called. They have the same symbol for now, so whatever. Interesting though. See how that goes moving forward. Definitely very happy with the changes they've made, and I hope this team continues to progress into the future, hopefully with a greater fanbase. So we go ahead and turn this in at full Barnacle Bargains, and then we are like, we're actually getting pretty damn close to being done with this playground, because I don't think we have any other of those, you know, those tasks where you have like specific fetch quest ones. We don't have any more left. We just have like 4 more frames, and then we have the final, I think. So getting pretty damn close. 7 lob bots is like okay. Like I mean, at worst comes to worst, I can actually go do that in Loopy Lane. We'll see. See how I feel about that. We'll see how it's looking. Once I turn this in. I can't believe I called it Operation Desert Storm. It's Desert Storm. Whatever. I will not get over that for a long time. Motion sickness. Powers activate. We will go ahead and look for really anything. I don't give a shit. I just want something. Let's see. Tight wads, number crunchers, no synergy. Maybe I screwed up taking that. 7 Lombots. Really, even anything that gives, like... I'm kind of open-minded here with my tasks at this point. Cannot do the 2 store god buildings. If I was, like, stronger or I had help, I'd just pick that one up, but I don't. Okay, I'm gonna try TTC, see if there's anything better there. All those tasks I'm being offered are just so horrible, I can't even fathom taking them. Another thing you can do in that interesting strategy is you can take a just for fun, get offered a different task, and then get rid of your just for fun, I think. I'm pretty sure you can get rid of just for fun tasks in this game. I haven't checked on that. Hopefully you can. Yeah, these are not very friendly tasks. I'm just gonna have to take something nasty, because if I do, I'm gonna have to think about what's the least evil of these. These are all horrible so far. I can't think of a single one I can even take. Yeah, I still can't find one I can take. Jeez, where do I even? I'm gonna have to go on the streets to look for something. Like, I would actually take anything at this point if it was reasonable. It doesn't even have to have synergy. All the tasks I'm being offered right now are just ridiculous, so... I'm just gonna check a bunch of places and hope one of them offers me something that's playable. That's really all I'm hoping for, is just something playable. No. If I have to do Headhunter, I will, but that's gonna be hell. I don't think I'm even gonna be able to finish that one, so... Man, they are really screwing me over. I might even have to just do these law bots and then pick something up afterwards, because I just can't do any of these tasks. I'm just gonna take this. I can't find anything even usable. Like, that's a horrible task to take, but I really just don't have anything going for me. I'd much rather do that than do an impossible task, so we'll just breeze through these. 1 cog, 1 kill. I'm actually tempted to do the 7, I don't know, they're both such hard tasks. I'll just do the 7 law bots, and yeah, this is gonna hurt our efficiency a little bit, but I was just given horrible options there. Very hard to do much of anything with what I was being offered by the damn officer, so... Whatever, maybe I shouldn't have gone for the law bots, but even if I did, I was just being offered nothing that was usable. Whatever. It is what it is. Alright, we will be done with this task soon, I believe. And then, yeah, at a certain point you just have to give up on the shopping around, but I really just, yeah. Thankfully I got these anywhere. Sellbots and Donald's Dock, essentially impossible to do. You're honestly maybe equally bad off taking, I think Sellbots and Donald's Dock is harder than micromanagers. So, yeah, there's that. Just do not fuck with, that stuff. Sound immunity, relatively worthless, as far as I'm concerned. At a certain point, I'm going to be very interested in learning all the very specific components to how this game works, like interactions, where, like, memorize all the interactions, just really start to figure the game out. Alright, let's do a Bloodsucker, why not? Pick up a little more Gag XP while we're grinding. Seems like a good idea to me. Those Sellbot invasions would have been pretty useful, actually, right now. Video programmers, huh? Is that what it was? I don't even know. Oh, voodoo programmers, my bad. Interesting adjustments. I feel like one thing is that some of these cogs definitely do not have evenly distributed weaknesses. Like, some of the cogs that definitely have weaknesses that are not as punishing as others. I don't know. We'll see about that. I'm interested to see if there's any resistances, or like what's immune to what aside from the sound immunity. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself, because that just talk to me, bitch. Talk to me. There we go. Alright, so I'll go ahead and throw that squirt. Get some XP from this guy. So may as well. Really hate the lack of synergy, but sometimes you're just fucked and you have to accept it. Actually, all the playgrounds up until the Berg are just completely short. I remember that now. Then you get to the Berg and it's like, wow, I hate my life. But yeah, it'll be okay. We will get through it. Certainly we'll get through it. Let's get to that. I think I've been playing this game for like, I don't even know how many hours. It's like, I thought it was going to be more than this because I've just gone so quickly through it. We'll see. Boing, 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 boing. Alright, well we finished a task. That's always good. Feels good, man. I will make sure I don't get too far ahead of my friends because that would be bad. See what they offer me now. If they don't, I'll take any task that isn't retarded at this point. Just want this playground to be finished. We're getting awfully close. Let's check how many frames we have left. 3, including the one we have now. So we got only 2 more tasks. Not happening, not happening. I don't get anything useful. Oh no, we cannot do Cellbots and Donald's Dock unless there's an invasion. Is there an invasion? No, that's a boss bot invasion. Fuck me, dude. Oh well. Nope, can't do that. That's too many level 6+ dogs, and I will die. Oh, okay, there's like nothing I can take here. I'll go ahead and check the back. Check the playground, but I'm not gonna screw around too much with this one. I might just have to do the Cellbots and then look afterwards. We'll see. I am having a hell of a time figuring out these tasks. Usually it's not this difficult, but in Donald's Dock, but I guess either they upped the difficulty, or I don't even think they did. I think I'm just... cannot do Cellbots in Donald's Dock. They don't exist. No, I can't do Cellbots in Donald's Dock because they don't exist. I'll be here for an hour if I take that. Okay, whatever, I'm just taking that. That's an easy one. Has no synergy, but at the same time, I don't care. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the Cellbots in Toontown Central, get that out of the way first. Alright, we can get these done without restocking gags. Should be pretty easy. Go ahead, pack up those Cellbots. Punchline Place, obviously. Yeah, I'm not even gonna look for gag XP here, I just want to get this shit over with. Yeah, sometimes you just find yourself in these kind of, unfortunate situations and you gotta make the best of it. If I didn't have the Centimeter here, I wouldn't kill, but since I do, you need 20 damage, so, but I got him. That's good. Skip through this crap. You know it's bad when you're stuck with like task after task that just has nothing to do with each other, but I mean, that's life. No extra, so I have to go for this one if I want a one-shot. The reason I'm going for the one-shot is I don't really feel like restocking gags, and also this is just such a horrible task that I'm not looking to train for it, I'm just looking to get it done. Over Tech Bots, I can't believe I forgot that name. Oh well. I should go for something. I'm just gonna say something that maybe has some like user interactivity or something. What's a good question to ask you guys? So, what are your? This is just a very generic question, but I didn't even mention this. In this episode, whatever episode it is, tell me your thoughts about this game so far. What you like, dislike. And I'm sure you guys have done that so far, but explicitly in this episode, I would love to hear from you guys. Keep in mind, I will respond to comments. Like, I'm not gonna like be doing a ton of editing, but I usually respond to like most of my comments, at least the ones that ask me questions or promote discussion. I don't always respond to like anecdote, if that makes sense, but like any type of comment I usually try to respond to, especially because my channel's pretty small right now, so I can respond to pretty much everything without an issue, just because I don't get that many comments. So yeah, that's I would like to know what you guys are liking about this server, if you're playing on it, what you dislike, assuming it's still up, which I'm hoping it will be by the time this is posted. How the server's doing, you guys can just give me updates, like what you... And you can tell me about Altus too, I'm curious about Altus, if you guys prefer that one. This one, I certainly am going to stick with this one, I already said, but we'll see how Altus does. Kind of unfortunate, the whole hacking shit, obviously, that's just unfortunate. All I really have to say, I probably don't have as strong of feelings as some people do in it, just because, you know, I don't want to give the people who doing it attention. I don't want to make it seem like, you know, I'm like pissed off about it, like it shakes me to my core. It is just kind of annoying, like, I mean, come on. Just kind of fucking annoying, that's all I really feel. Also, since so many people are, like, moving to Altus, I'm more interested in, I'm interested in going from this server just because I don't feel like it gets as much attention, and I want to be, maybe like a voice or a YouTuber or something that will kind of, put some focus on this game. Because that would be good. Okay, actually this task has not been horrible. Not saying it's a walk in the park, but we're getting through it in decent time. Just because we're one-shotting everything. Obviously you're gonna go faster one-shotting everything. It's going to hurt you in the long run using this strategy if you do it like too often. But because this task has no synergy, I feel like I'm okay to go ahead and doing that. Oh, we are done with the cell bots, and we managed to navigate that pretty tricky set of options given our way. Also, just give me some ideas about what you're thinking about the series too. I'd love to hear from you guys in that regard. It certainly means a lot to me. I'm going to be looking to form a tight community with everyone playing this game, who I run into. And like I said, obviously my name is going to be Sperry in these, even though it's not showing up, so if you see a bunny with these clothes named Sperry, that was probably me. I don't think I'm even close to popular enough to be faked, honestly. I seriously doubt it. Okay, 4 tightwads, that actually might be what I go with, just because none of these look promising in the slightest. I'll just do it, I can get through tightwads. It's manageable. So this is, yeah, frame 14, 15. Those are our last 2 frames. So, yeah, that's not too bad. We're getting awfully fucking close. Right, we have to go do some fishing. I'm actually just gonna cut this fishing out mainly because I want to take a little bite to eat. Once I get some jelly beans, I will resume the video. I actually have to really figure out how this lure and bait system works, see if it's worth my time. I'm gonna have to experiment with it actually pretty soon, because I'm interested to see if it'll actually help me out, get me some more jelly beans. I really have not given enough of this stuff exploration yet, just because I want to get through a couple of playgrounds of content. Oh, oops, we crashed. Rip. But yeah, like I was saying, definitely. There are a lot of things I'm sure I'm doing wrong, that I'm going to look stupid looking back on. You have to consider, like I said, all of this gameplay recorded was on my very first day playing the game, and I do want to learn how to do all of, like, the little cool stuff in the game. I'm just going to have to do that. I'm going to probably want to get through some more of the basic content, so I'm not gated by being worthless tune in terms of strength and laugh and all that. But I'm gonna have to figure out how to do all that, like, stuff with the lure, the baits, and I'm very interested in how that works. And it seems very cool, actually. Gotta go to Toon Valley so we don't crash in the gag shop, because that seems to be the way the game is programmed for me or something. No one else I'm playing with has that issue, but again, if you guys are having that issue, that's just how you do it, and I'm pretty sure it's a Panda 3D thing. I don't know how, it makes no sense, but I don't know, whatever. Just gonna stalk all the way up. This dude, very similar stats to mine. really your tune-up and sound just do not help you with Donald's Dog in any way. Like, they're kind of cool things to have and play around with and level up, but they don't do much for you in terms of stats. Such low numbers, it's insane, actually. I feel like by the time you guys are watching, you can be like, LOL, what the fuck, how are these numbers so low? You have to keep in mind this server is like brand new, and also, I'm playing at like the absolute lowest time in terms of, I guess, people on, but still, it's very desolate. I will not lie about that. Yeah, base title odds won't be nearly as bad as some of the other stuff we've had to do, so that's good, I suppose. It's not a level 6, glad about that. I thought it was a level 6. Sound immunity doesn't matter because we're not using sound. We shall train that at another time, probably off camera. And maybe I'll make some guide videos or some side things just explaining some tips and tricks away, but I feel like most of it's just gonna be explained through this Let's Play. Like, I'll just tell you guys what I did for certain things, or what works, what doesn't, stuff like that. Actually, I don't know how I'm gonna get that fucking 2-story building done. How the fuck am I gonna get that building done? I don't have anyone's user info on Discord, so that might be a problem. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, okay, well, did he use a weakness, or am I just dumb? Either way. Oh, shit. I don't remember how to dodge this shit. Oh, God. Fuck. Oh, well, that was tricky to me, at least. I'm not experienced at those kind of games, because I've never played Undertale, and I'm just not an especially coordinated guy, but that was, a little stressful, not gonna lie. Go ahead and skip, and we shall find... Oh god, I cannot find a Tightwad 6 very well. Mainly due to the lack of HP available. Okay, I need to fight Tightwads and nothing else because of the way that, this task is stacked up. Tightwad level 4, that's perfect. Also, I'm kind of curious, like, how you guys are, like, in the commentary style. Obviously, this is going to be a long time into the future, so it'll be hard to improve. Like, the main issue just with feedback is not that I'm not going to take it. I'm very interested in learning about, like, what you guys are saying works and doesn't, but, again, just because I can't really play this game so religiously while I'm in school, when I have a week until school starts, as of now, when I'm recording on the first day, even if I, like, let's say I learn something important from you guys, like I learn an important tip, or I just get some really good feedback, it's going to be hard to implement that because I might not have this video posted for a long time, and all the other stuff will be pre-recorded, if that makes sense. But, just I want you guys to know that I certainly value your opinion a lot. Any type of constructive criticism that really gives me an idea of how to make this stuff better, I will consider. And like I said, unfortunately, I don't really have the way to, I know some other people like Mega Snoop's walkthroughs certainly are much better edited than mine are, where he, like, tries to just, skip to, like, the meat of it, which is very good. I'm glad he can put forth that content, but unfortunately, I don't have the ability to do so because of, just time constraints, unfortunately, things like that. But anything that I can reasonably accommodate, I would love to hear from you guys in that regard. So, just remind everyone, this is a place where you can feel safe to discuss your grievances. I will not block your comments or anything like that. I mean, if you just like basically call me names, I'm probably not gonna respond to you. I'll leave your comment up, but I'm not gonna like go out of my way to respond to you and laud you for that behavior. But hopefully you guys know what I mean in that regard. Alright. We are so fucking close. It's unbelievable. Almost there. Okay, type 1 level 5, we can certainly take him. Level 5's not too bad at this point. I mean, they're challenging, but within world. One of the things that I really find interesting about this playground, though, is just how the power curve works, because really you start and end the playground at about the same strength in terms of gags. Usually, the average player, if they're not trained or anything like that, will end up having, on average, usually level 4 throw and squirt at the start and the end of this. Maybe you start with level 3 if you don't start an invasion, but just that very linear power curve where they're really not getting any strong from the start to the end makes this playground dumb. It doesn't really make it drag, I just find it kind of interesting. You don't really feel any strong, you don't feel like you're getting really better at fighting these cogs, you're just continuing to fight them at pretty much the same capacity beginning to end, whereas you know, like in TTC, you clearly feel stronger from beginning to end, and you really do in all the other playgrounds. I feel like you've made some major progress. In Donald's Duck, I really feel it's like, well, I went through that, didn't really do much, but I went through it. Maybe that's just me, though. Excuse me. My bad. Let's see. Go ahead and finish this cog, and then we are actually on to our final task. That'll be pretty cool. Will definitely be pretty cool. See, again, anything editing style-wise, I probably won't be able to accommodate just because of the fact that I don't have an insane amount of time to make these videos. But anything not editing-wise, I will certainly look at ways to make. Oh, I got another YouTube comment. Make this as possible. Just reading my comments, laughing at them. Okay. Back to the playground. We are just completely wiped in our bank. That's kind of sad, actually. But we did it. After all the fire and flames, we carried on. Can't believe I found that fucking jelly bean bank. I thought those were gonna be like common occurrences, but then I come to find out they're incredibly rare. Oh well. Turn one more in. Blah, 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 blah. And we are on this guy. This guy used to be a dog, but he is a cat, because why wouldn't Joey make it a cat? Well, this one has a lot of running around. Oh, man. You know what? This is going to be a really painful thing to do because of how much running around there is, so I'm actually going to make the executive decision to farm for like I'm gonna farm like 100 jelly beans. I don't want to run around. I'm not gonna start this until I get more jelly beans, so I will start the video again once I get more jelly beans. Alright, that was actually way easier than I expected to get up the jelly beans. Really surprised at how easy that was. Oh, I forgot to turn my sound back on. Oops. Because I turned it off so I could watch the stream. Alright, yeah, we're good. But yeah, it took like 2 buckets. It's actually much more efficient to farm that stuff. Oh my god. So like I was saying, it's much more efficient to farm for jelly beans when you already have some, I found out. Found that out somewhat the hard way. So it's kind of bad, man, but also not really. So, yeah, there's that. Okay. I need to get a doodle also. I'm just like, I haven't had a doodle in so long. I really need one. I'm gonna name it Kodiak after my buddy Kodiak, my special pet. But I never even like see anymore. He like never even comes into my room anymore. Feels bad, man. I don't know. Whatever. Still love him for life. Either way. So that's alright. I'll have to say hi to my cat soon, because he fucking hates me now. Well yeah, now we have the beans to what the oh my gosh. Well, we'll see if I have, I'll just go into the invasion district for now. So why not? See how that goes.